What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have two crazy online races. One at Brazil in the wet and another one at Austria. Let's get into Brazil. Here, 5 red lights. Held for a very long time, but we are underway eventually. Short shift up into gear 2 so we don't spin out like the guy next to us does. He is out of the Grand Prix probably, or has major damage. Going into turn 1, we sail across the track, minorly hitting 3rd place. He gets it all wrong though out of turn 3 and we get alongside of him, but he has just somehow got all the ERS in the world. We use a little bit but not enough to get alongside him, but we've hit him and he ghosts and we go through up into 3rd place. On to the end of lap 2 now, as not much happened on that lap. We've got a purple 1st sector, green 2nd sector and a purple 3rd sector. Now I have put it into 2 times speed because this is a fastest lap attempt. I'll let you watch it with the sound.
This rain looks like it's going to be getting much lighter over the next 10 to 15 minutes. There should be more grip, but don't expect a dry track.
And now by the end of lap 2, 2 green sectors will be the 3rd sector as we power down the straight here. 3rd sector purple, it's the fastest lap. But now by lap 5 it's a lot more gloomier and the fastest lap has been taken by 1st place. So he's on 3rd place, he's gone very wide into that corner. But we've gotten the power too early and we've hit the inside barrier.
Check your MFD.
We've hit the inside barrier, lost our front wing. 1st place is gone, 2nd place is gone, and our race here in Sao Paulo is gone in pieces. Now we have no choice but to come in. New tyres, new front wing, and we're only in 3rd place, but we haven't slowed down in time. We've got 5-second penalty for not being able to slow down and speeding in the pit lane. That is terrible because it was like by 3 miles per hour. And now the very slow process of taking the front wing off, putting the new one on, changing the tyres, and then going back out into the pit lane and going back onto the track. Red 1st sector, green 2nd sector, and purple 3rd sector, fastest lap. On to lap 12 and 2nd place has crashed out. He's now 3rd place, but there he is on the left hand side as we go past him there, up into 3rd place for us. We still have a 5-second penalty, but still 3rd place for us. But as the lap goes on, I'm thinking it's getting a bit too dry for the wet tyres. I think switching to inters could be a good idea as we lose the back end there. And again there, I think it's the right time to switch to inters.
Okay,
I change it there, I say to Jeff to box this lap, and we pull into the pit lane here, taking the chicane, and we brake perfectly. Oh no, we don't! We get another penalty, but thankfully we'll be able to serve 1 penalty right now and be left with a 5-second penalty for the rest of the race.
Exit now.
We are now the first one to go onto intermediate tyres here at Sao Paulo. The gap is growing more. The guy behind us is only 8 seconds. He might actually overtake us here, but the intermediate tyres I think are the right choice to go to. And now we're out on the track. Only 4 seconds behind us is the guy on the wet tyres. We'll see how well we can do compared to everyone else. The guy in 1st place is in. I wonder if he's going to intermediate tyres like me, or going on to a new set of wet tyres. We'll find out in just a second. But the gap is now 30 seconds to 2nd place, who will inherit the lead now. And now, on to lap 14. I've magnified the leaderboard for you. And so you can see the gap that's currently falling down. 23 seconds now. The gap, as we asked Jeff about the driver in front, what are we gaining on him by? And now the person in 4th place is pitted, but for what tyres? Purple 1st sector. Now we lap this guy here in front of us. He goes for us and he's onto the intermediates. 4th place is onto the intermediates now. End of lap 14 here. It's another purple lap, 1:17.736. But I sped up the lap again because this is another attempt. Oh, warning there. But now with the 5-second penalty on these intermediate tyres, these tyres are definitely the best ones now, but it's too late for the people in the wet tyres to come in now. Purple first sector as we speed round this Interlagos track. Lapped car ahead of us there. Only 11 seconds now to second place. What's the second sector going to be here? We round this corner here, getting closer and closer. Purple second sector now to the line. Here we go, round the final corner. ERS enabled into 8th gear and to the line. It's purple at 1:17.237 is the new fastest lap. 8 seconds the gap now. It was 15 at the start of that purple lap. At this point in the race now, lap 16, we've still got an 11-second gap, but here we are. Oh, he's ghosted, he's not even there. We've caught up to second place. Second place, easy takings now. Down the straight, because it's an AI. He lifts off there. We get
Great manoeuvre.
second place, off into second place. But look at that, in the mini-map, yellow flags in turn 1, and that's where the leader was.
Caution.
So let's see how much, it's another purple lap, but let's see how much time we gain here. As I think he made a mistake going into turn 1. Yes, he has. Look, down to 9 seconds now on the exit and onto the straight now. 9 seconds is the gap. Lap 18 of 18 now. The gap is 3 seconds. There's not enough water on the track for those wet tyres. It's full inters now. Jeff said it was a few laps ago. ERS enabled 1.1 second now, below 1 second. Look how much time he's losing on those wet tyres. We're now here for first place. We go round the outside of first place, going into turn 4 and 5. Now we're into here, in the lead. But how long will we keep it? We still have that 5-second penalty, remember? And the gap is already 1 second now. Here we are, going into the middle of the second sector. Someone spun out there as a lap car. They've made the mistake of staying on the wet tyres. Now heading round into the final sector nearly and going round this last few turns. Look on the mini-map there. Guy there, purple second sector. But yellow flags. Second place has gone off. What's happened to second place? But all I know is that we've got the 5-second gap. The 5-second gap that we needed is done. We had a 10-second penalty throughout this whole race. It's now down to 5. But we are going to win the Brazilian Grand Prix. Here at Austria now, 5 red lights. Held for a shorter time than in Brazil, but we're underway now from P5. It's a good start compared to everyone else. And now we go down the inside into turn 1. And someone's been spun around ahead of us. We go up into 3rd place as we overtake the guy on the outside. Now P2 is for the taking as we get in the slipstream for around turn 2 apparently. And now into turn 3, which is should probably be called turn 2, but he's been taken out. Someone's gone straight down the inside and hit him. We're up into 2nd place now. And now we have the slipstream of 1st place. Will we go for this now? Going into turn 4. But no, we won't. And someone's got down the inside and they've spun out, ghosted right in front of us. And now 1st place completely unfazed by what's happened. We're going round into the 2nd sector now and nothing much happened for the rest of that lap there. Now we're in the slipstream on the 2nd lap. In the slipstream of 1st place. Are we going to go for the move? No. He's braked so late though and so much that he's given us front wing damage. We go straight into the back of him. We had a powerful first sector. ERS now. Because we're on the straight, it doesn't really affect us. Jeff asking us to change the strategy. We're going to box this lap. The front wing damage is too much on this 2nd lap here. We're going to fall all the way to the back on this 2nd lap. And now on to the end of lap 2, we're being challenged as we have front wing damage. He's gone down the inside of us, but he's coming into the pit lane as well. I didn't know that he was coming into the pit lane. That's why I let him through, but he's come in as well. And now into the pit lane. Someone sets the fastest lap, 1:07. But now the slow and painful process of changing the front wing again, 2nd time in this video. But we're away 8.3 stoppage time, and now just ahead of us is the guy that came in with us. He's on the medium tyres as well. But we are in dead last with this guy now. And it will be a race to see who can come out in 6th place. I guess that might be one of the best results we could get from this position right now. Maybe as soon as other people pit, we will get better positions. But oh wait, no, look, the 5th place is just ahead. 4th place, sorry, is just ahead of us. 2.1 seconds ahead of us, to be precise. Now on to the end of lap 4 here through the final corner. 5th and 4th fighting for position. 3rd place is in for the medium tyres, as we've got DRS on these two fighting. Going into turn 1, he gets the position, but he's gone wide. We go down the inside on the soft tyres. We get DRS. We take the position. What will we now do down this second DRS straight? Here we go. Are we going to go down the inside? We think about it. Yes, we do. We go down the inside, down up into 3rd place now with the fastest lap. So the guy right behind us, ERS enabled, and now all the way down this straight. Here we go into this corner. The guy down the inside he goes, but it's not good enough, and we keep the position for now. Now on to lap 6, 5th place pits for new soft tyres, but the guy is right behind us now. Onto the second DRS straight. He has DRS. He's within a 10th now. Literally, is he going to go round the outside? He goes round the outside. We squeeze him a little bit. I don't know if he hit us there, but he tries to keep it round the outside. We give him a little bit of space. And now onto the third DRS straight. He's got DRS, but I don't think it's enough. He's lost momentum there on the exit of that corner. Now onto lap 7. Is he going to do something really stupid here? We go into 3rd corner, and he hasn't braked, has he? I knew this was inevitable from the moment he was behind us. So as soon as we overtook him on that lap 6 there, I knew he was going to do this. It was just inevitable, wasn't it? Now he's got no front wing, but I'm braking here to try avoid this, but it's happened. He's taken our front wing, he's given us side pod damage, and he's out of the race. But our race is in pieces here in Austria, and I don't think this is recoverable at all, if that's a word. I don't think we can recover from this at all. He goes round the outside there. Now we're into the pits. We change to the soft tyres, new front wing, and we go back out into the pit lane, and now onto the track. Here we go. I don't think we'll do very well. It would be amazing if we were able to recover. You can see 11 seconds to the next person up front, in front of us. And now on to lap 10, here we are. It's actually amazing that we've got within a second nearly of the guy ahead. What a recovery this has really been. I've cut most of it out because it wasn't that exciting. It's just been me going round and round this track here in Austria. But as we close up on him now, it's amazing that we've actually even able to get in this position with floor damage. What was that line, by the way? With floor damage and side pod damage. And now we're here in the final two corners where we'll go, oh, we've hit him a little bit, he's gone wide. We take the inside line for the last 2 corners, and we get the position now up into 4th place. Here we are at the start of lap 11 on the second DRS straight. We're looking behind to see if he's there, but there's yellow flags. It's 3rd place, sorry. It's made a mistake. Look, we're probably about to gain so much time. Look, he's stationary there at the end of turn 4. He's got going again. Yellow flags there. Here, look at the top left here to see how much time we're going to gain. Going into turn 4 now. We take it with maximum attack to see how much time we can possibly gain out of this. The gap was 26. It's now down to 14 seconds. 14 seconds. We've just gained 12 seconds in that one corner. He must have spun off or in the gravel. You may have noticed it's now lap 13. Not really much has happened in the last few laps. We've just been trying to gain as much time as possible on 3rd place with these newer soft tyres. But it's not really, we keep getting the gap down a bit. It's now under 9 seconds, as you can see there. We take a bit of curb, but it's really a lonely race from now on. The guy behind is nearly 5 seconds behind. He's been gaining on us. But the guy in front is 9.7. The gap is slowly going down. The tyres are 21% worn at worst. With the side pod damage, this isn't looking like a very good race. The most we can hope for is probably P4, but if at worst, maybe P6. We'll find out what happens later on in the race, I guess. Into the middle of lap 14 now. We navigate this perfectly. We've gained another second on the guy ahead, and we've gapped the guy behind by 6 seconds, now 7 seconds. But here we are now into the final few corners. We're going to see how much time we can actually gain on this guy. Let's see how well it goes here. Going in on the cross the line to lap 15, ERS enabled. We're trying as hard as possible. But now, nothing else really happened in the rest of the race. If you want to know where I finished, well, this is where I finished, in a barrier. And if you want to know what happened, well, I'll just let it play.
That looked bad. Are you alright?
As you're about to see now, I've slowed it down so you can see in more detail and I can go through it. I hit the inside curve, it sends me into spin, but I get on the accelerator and it snaps back on there and it just sends me straight into a barrier and out of the race.
Let me know you're...
If you have enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe and watch out for the next video soon. F122 soon. Goodbye!